Hey guys, we got another Uninformed unboxing here. This time I got the brand new, this box is going to have the brand new Razer Blade Stealth coming to, this is a 2016, so it's the new Razer Blade Stealth. Not the Razer Blade Stealth, not the Razer Blade, not the new Razer Blade, the new Razer Blade Stealth. Okay, so that out of the way. I don't know anything about what's inside. I did open up just the outside to make sure I'm like, you know, this is it, right? And I did just cut the tape on the interior. But so far, this is what it comes in. Just a solid package like this. No additional packaging on the inside. Let's pop that open. On the inside, we have this. Yeah, there we go. Razer box with just some junk. Okay. That's going to be the front of it. And it's got this, so you know it's Razer. It's got the Razer logo. It's got the Razer tagline here, for gamers by gamers. And if you open it up, okay, this is as far as I got. I kind of took a peek in, but this is as far as I got. So it looks like we've got just some matte, what I can only assume is packaging. We got welcome to the Cult of Razer here. It looks like this is probably going to house our cords or another box. So let's take this out first. Set that to the side there so we can get into the good stuff. Something. Oh, I think that's it for the box there. So I'll push that off to the side. The underside, nothing special. And just some junk on the side. Model numbers. This is the... for the model, I actually went ahead and I got the 4K model with 512 gigabytes. They separate it into the QHD in three different storage capacities, I believe. One with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then the rest with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think the 128 gig, 6 gigabytes, or no, 8 gigabytes of RAM. One is only in QHD, and then you have two QHDs with 512 and 1 terabyte, with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and then you have the 4Ks, the 4K with 512 storage, 16 gigabytes, and 1 terabyte storage, 16 gigabytes. This is the 4K, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512, the lower end of the 4Ks of the two. All right, so, oh, okay. So this is just another little box. It's got, I think we're finally getting to the green piece here. You can see it's got the little Razer logo still on top. And I think this is gonna be it. The interior of this is foam padded, so they're stepping up their game a lot. Okay. We've got this slick little packaging that actually you can find a lot of Google products, or all of Google stuff is wrapped like this too, or a lot of stuff is wrapped like this. Really fun, because it's never gonna look this good again. Good action. There we go. And then sides, and that's good enough. Okay, let's space it out. And behind it, in the box, that's it for the box, we have what is probably going to be, okay, it just has a little one-handed lever here. You know what? It's the manuals. I can see. So I went rogue and opened it from the side. Boom. So in it, you have your manuals. Let's see, your congratulations, there's no turning back with the Blade, Stealth, in English and French, some stuff there. See him on Twitter. Here's the Blade. We got... Okay, this is your usual manual. It looks like it has a little bit more interesting stuff because it does have like RGB backlighting, information, things like that. This might be... Oh, that's the same one, but just in French. Spanish speakers, I'm sorry. Looks like you get a monitor wipe, something to just get the fingerprint smudges off. Thankfully, it's not too glossy, so it is like it's metal, but it's not super glossy. It's a little bit matte, so your fingerprints won't be sticking out like that glossy plastic stuff. It does come with a Razer sticker, just like everything nowadays. And before I open the laptop, which actually opens this direction, your omnidirectional logo not really helping much there. Let's open this. Most probably the cords here. Oh, good, it just folds out. And we have a power brick with Thunderbolt USB Type-C. Got the USB-C. That's one of the primary reasons I got this. I had the Chromebook Pixel LS, a nice one, and I can never go back to a laptop that does not have USB-C connections. It's just too nifty, and it works on my cell phone. I got like the Windows Surface Book, and I'm just so done with proprietary charging systems. Like, I just need something universal, please. You know. All right. So let's just open this up right here. Oh, there's good action right there. Let me see this. Does it? Yep. It's got balanced opening, so you can open up with one finger without letting it tilt. It's very, very light, by the way. Very light. Let's see, remove that there. Keyboard. Very nice. Power button up here, all that good stuff. Keyboard, no 10 keys. Everything looks to be evenly spaced. You know what? I think I'm going to like this. No individual buttons, but just from the feel, it feels pretty tactile. Very light. And coming from a laptop that's just like that, I think I'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's see if it comes with charge. Ew, it does. Ooh. Okay, so it boots up with the Razer's logo. I wonder if it comes pre-installed with Windows. It's just saying press F12 for boot, F9 for recovery, for BIOS setup. So, okay, no, it is loading. So I was gonna wonder if I had to actually install some OS on it. So it looks like it's running through its RGB just a little bit. That's cool. And it is loading. Loading. I'm going to see if it'll just make it to the Windows screen. In the meantime, it's just a very small wire. I hear that it has great battery life, about 9 hours. It's very light, like I said. It is a pretty good size screen, exactly what I was looking for. Light, portable with a good size screen, very thin. If you want to check the size of the side on here. That's pretty thin right there. The ports you get, I believe that's USB 3. Then you have HDMI. I think that's the latest port as well. This just came out the other day. I got it pre-ordered and shipped as soon as possible. Another USB 3 and the USB Type-C and a headphone jack right here. The nice thing about these, I also believe, is that it gives you the, and no other ports on the back. It gives you the capability to connect it to the so much hyped Razer Core that it keeps talking about. And then what that does is an external GPU unit, so you can house your like super smexy, you know, GTX 1080 overclocked monster, and have it connect to this Ultrabook and be able to do VR and run games and stuff like that pretty fluidly for an additional $499, or $399 if you bought it with the Stealth, because you get $100 off, something like that. I don't have that because I didn't feel like I needed it at this point, just because I was like, you know what, I've got to, if you're in the market for like a Razer branded notebook / Ultrabook, then you probably have a pretty sick rig already, desktop wise. If not, that could be a good option for you, especially I believe because it allows you to, like one of my questions was it only has one USB-C, and then I was watching Linus Tech Tips, and they said that it has pass-through, so it'll go pass through the core, and it'll come into the laptop, so it'll charge the laptop, it'll also power the screen, which is fantastic, because that was one of the big things I was worried about, is like, well, if I'm running the core off of it, how's it going to do that? So it looks like it boots up just fine. It's going to run Windows 10. So far, those are my first impressions. I don't know what I'm talking about on a lot of stuff. That's why it's called Uninformed Unboxings, but this is pretty sick. I'm enjoying it. So it's a pretty layman's interpretation of this unboxing. I don't have the hot tech specs, but I mean, really the good comparison I would say is like it's got the quality feel of a MacBook, Unfortunately, they do have quality feel, even though I don't really like them so much. But with the Windows package, and unlike the Surface Book, it works right out of the box. I don't have a video about the Surface Book experience, but I returned it after a week, and got this. So go with this. It's great. All right, thanks for watching.